Right. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to Stamp with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I am back today with another card featuring the Sweet Bugs stamp set. It's actually a bundle. Beautiful, beautiful bundle that can't help but make you smile with all these cute little bugs. Today I'm pairing it with the banner sayings. I wanted a birthday greeting and I needed one small. So I'm going to use this happy birthday from the banner sayings. All right, my card today is a Bookfold card. So we are going to close our spine on our Bookfold like so, and fold back our front. There we go. Now, for our spine on our Bookfold, I have a piece of the Cute as a Bug DSP, and there are tons of patterns and cute little bugs and images that you can fussy cut or die cut with the coordinating dies. And I am going to continue this pattern over onto the front cover. Just like so, centering that up, matching our spine like so. All right, now we're going to work on our focal image. We'll take this out of the way, and I am going to bring in some soft, not that one, soft seafoam ink, and we're going to do some inking on here. This is a very, very light green, so I'm just going to lightly start in the center of my card, just giving a little backdrop here. Now, the surprise part of this card is that our focal image has nothing to do with bugs today. I have fussy cut some of the mushrooms from the DSP. So it doesn't always have to be about the bugs. There we go. I think that'll do. We'll put that out of the way over here. We'll clean up our mess because I went off the edge and I don't want that all over the back of my card. And now I'm going to layer this onto a Cajun Craze matte layer that's just slightly larger, just so it made it stand out from the DSP a little bit. Okay, that's the way I was going with that. And then that will be highlighted there. All right, this one I am going to layer flat. You can pop yours up if you want, but for my liking for this card, I'm going to do it flat. Just like so. All right, now we need to find our dimensionals. Look at that beautiful gingham that I cut off. Ooh! I am a paper hoarder when it comes to beautiful patterns of paper. I don't want to cut into them, but I have lots of papers that I've kept just because they're so beautiful, or bought more packages of because I wanted to have some for someday, you know. And over here we're going to use the minis just because I want those little flowers to be supported. Perfect. All right, let's get my take your pick tool and see if we can get these off. Maybe. Come on. Here we go. Haven't. Here we go. One more. There we go. And we're just going to plop that guy right in the middle of all that ink blending. And we'll get rid of these backings. Now we need to work on a greeting. So let's find our banner sayings. Happy birthday. There are so many great greetings in here. You are loved. Consider yourself hugged. Wishing you good things. Happy birthday. You did it. I'm here for you. Thanks a million. Sending love. Celebrate. Cue the confetti. Here's to you. Can't thank you enough. You're the sweetest, and I'm so grateful. Super, super cards. Or greetings, sorry. I might change my mind. I might put this as I'm so grateful. If I can find it. Something behind it. I'm so grateful. There you are. I think I'm going to change my mind. Pop that down. Come on. These guys are so sticky. All right. Let's grab a Post-it note so that we can do a couple of test stamps. Make sure it's stamping good. There we go. We'll ink that up. And go like that. Perfect. All right, I am going to get my banner punch. And we will I don't think I'm going to use it as a banner. So I'm just going to use it to punch out the shape, and then I'm going to square off the end. Wow, that was a hard one. I don't think I want the banner on this card. I don't think it goes. So I'm going to grab my snips and just square off that end. And now that I'm looking at it, I think it's too wide. So it made no sense for me to use that banner punch because I'm going to cut it down. Work in progress. There we go. And we'll flip it and we'll take the same amount off the top. Maybe. And let's have a look. Yes, I like that. Now where do I want to place it? Maybe down at the bottom a little bit, so that I'll put a little piece of dimensional under one side. I'm going to find my dimensionals again. And then we'll put glue on the other side. Take that off, and we'll put a little bit of Tombow on the other side. There we go. And that way we can go down here at the bottom so we can see all those beautiful toadstools. Okay, so far so good. All right. Now, I brought in some linen thread, and I am just going to wrap this around the card a few times. I don't have enough yet. Let me pull more off. There we go. That will do. And I'm just going to tie this into a bow. There's those tweezers to hold this for me. There we go. And now our big bow. Now we're going to pull those down till we get it where we like it. And adjust like so. And then we'll just trim these tails. Like so. All right, I'm liking that. Now if we just had a little bit of embellishment on here, let's see what I can find. I'm thinking I've got those Cajun craze dots, but I don't want them on there. I don't think they suit. Let me just, I want something really, oh, maybe this. This is like, these are frosted iridescent dots, and there's some clear ones that are just iridescent. They just kind of take on the color of whatever it's next to. I don't like that. Come off. Get back on here. That one looks too blue. Let's try this one. Yeah, that one's more clear. Kind of like a frosty clear. And we'll put another one right there. So that is our card for today with the Cute as a Bug bundle. I don't know what I did with it.